Welcome to 2019's first Whisperspective, brought to you by the Fantasy Whispers and me, Austin Sear. While I'm excited about every year in the NFL, I am looking forward to football more than I have since we were taking quarterbacks in the first rounds of redraft leagues. Now, over the last few years, we've seen our beloved sport and league take more hits than a rookie practice squad running back, and for good reason, if we are being honest. More controversy, conflict, progress, and eventual evolution have been on full display, and I don't see nor do I hope for this to slow down. Like an antiquated playbook, it's time to change or be faded away. I mean, from an entertainment perspective, the NFL is the best that it's ever been. The players are bigger, faster, smarter, and coordinators are rising to the challenge. The schemes are better and the product on the field reflects it. Simultaneously, however, the NFL is addressing significant social and medical problems that have a real effect on our fantasy teams, the NFL, and overall enjoyment of this game. Let's take a look at some of those subjects and what type of conversations you can expect to come up this season. In the last year or so, we've seen things that we have never seen before. We've seen Hall of Fame level talents retire with significant years left in the tank. A few years ago, it was Calvin Megatron Johnson, and most recently, Rob Gronkowski and unexpectedly Andrew Luck. What is this going to mean for players like Deshaun Watson or Carson Wentz, who struggle to string healthy weeks together, let alone healthy seasons? As careers are shortening, we're seeing players take their futures into their own hands and flex what power they have, for better or for worse. Last year it was Le'Veon Bell, and this year it's Melvin Gordon and Ezekiel Elliott. Even Antonio Brown was able to work his way out of Pittsburgh. What is this going to mean for contracts, team dynamics, and overall buy-in from players, coaches, owners, and the league in general? Did this have a part in the Giants trading out newly signed Odell Beckham to the Browns? It can't be ignored. We've gone from Ray Rice receiving a reluctant 2-game suspension to Kareem Hunt getting flat out cut from his first place Kansas City Chiefs offense before even any real charges came to the table. We've seen Kaepernick change the conversation and players change teams as a result. From Kenny Stills to even Des Bryant in some ways over in Dallas. Your fantasy team or otherwise will and can be affected by these. Concussion protocol is no longer a joke, and unfortunately, neither is players speaking or acting wildly unexpectedly, such as Richie Incognito demanding his dead father's decapitated head at his own funeral for scientific study. The players get it, and the league has reluctantly embraced the reality of the game and beginning to make the necessary changes. I mean, as wild as Antonio Brown's behavior has been around his helmet, it's hard to knock the guy when we're talking about his head and we're talking about trust between players and leagues, a league whose shield we're not sure who actually it protects. These are some of the conversations I'd like to continue exploring this season on Whisperspectives. Let me know what you'd like to talk about, and we'll do our best over here. I'm Austin Sear, and if you don't know, now you know. Thanks for stopping by.